Good morning. Today I'm going to introduce to you some instructional materials which promotes universal design for learning. Universal design for learning is a way of thinking about teaching and learning that helps give all the students an equal opportunity to succeed. This approach offers flexibility in ways students access materials, engage with it, and show what they have known. Developing lesson plans this way helps all kinds of kids, but it is most helpful to those kids with different learning styles and different way of thinking. So there are three main principles of UDL. Number one is representation. UDL recommends offering information in more than one format. For example, textbooks are primarily visuals, but textbook can be presented through audio, video, and hands-on learning, which gives all kinds of kids a chance to access the materials in whichever way is best for them to learn the competencies. Second would be the action and expression. UDL gives or suggests giving kids more than one way to interact with the materials and to show what they've learned. For example, students might get to choose between doing or taking a pencil paper test and having it in a form of oral presentation or doing it as a group project. Number three principle is engagement. UDL encourages teachers to look for multiple ways to motivate students. So letting kids make choices and giving them assignments that they feel that it is relevant to their lives are some examples of how teachers can sustain students' interest. Other common strategies including making skill building or having like a game and creating opportunities for students to get up and move around the classroom. So UDL is far from what traditional teaching does, like the students are just sitting in the chair and the teacher is teaching on the blackboard. But rather, it is a way in which students are interacting around the classroom. So here are some ways is this kind of Lego type. So I really don't know what's the name of this one, but this one, I have been using this one to allow my kids to make letters. For example, okay, Poy, kanang buhati kog letter A, Poy. Okay. Letter A, ha? Okay. So instead of letting him write letter A in a pencil and paper type of learning, so we have been using this one for him to describe or to learn about what is letter A, what is the physical form of letter A. And since he is still 5 years old, he has a hard time of writing. So this is very effective, and he is also a kind of tactile or kinesthetic learner. So he learns more when he does things. So this is I find this one very effective for him. Letter A, ha? Ano ang letter A? Wow! Oh, very good. I showed the letter A na. Big letter A. Wow! So it took him very easily to make this letter A. So okay, very good. Thank you.
Gusto ko mo.
Okay, the next one would be this Pliff booklet that I have been using for my child with autism, for her to memorize addition family. So this is actually very easy to make. So this is just mga pieces of cardboard that are not used. So I just wrote her the addition family for her to memorize, and actually this is very effective in memorizing together with partners. So they can actually do this one, memorize it with the help of their partners, like classmates. So they can actually bring this one to anywhere in the school during their playtime, during their break time. And so after giving the child this addition family, and for the child to check, for you to check that if the child already memorized, you can actually do some modifications on doing this one through a game. So here is another UDL instructional materials that I have been devising for the kids here at home to learn enjoyably some math concepts. So okay, bear with me. Okay, so for today, we're gonna use this one. Not yet. In playing this traditional snake and ladder board. Okay, so instead of using the dice, the rule would be kids will draw this one. Okay, kids will draw this one. So they will draw this one. Okay, then they have to answer this one to be able to do or move in the snake and ladder. So if you answer incorrectly, you cannot move. Okay? So the instruction would be, if ever your answer is incorrect, so wag mali yung answer, you cannot move. Yes, you pass ka. Kaya mali man. Okay? But if correct, then you can move na. Okay, understand that is the rules. Okay, sige. And since our kids are in different ages, so these are for the 5 and below kids, it's just identification numbers. And they can do also some little addition maybe in the later part if you have introduced already to that one to the kid. Okay, so let's do last.
Divide. Alam mo na kung
Wala, divide. Okay. Kani sa mga boy, okay? Ready? Ako sa una. Ikaw boy. Go, Rod. Bunot. Unsa man na? 3. Aba, very good Kabalo siya 3. 3 lang. Excuse me diha. Ikaw. Leo. Pila, unsa na? 0 plus 2 equals? 2. Sige, 2.
1, 2.
Okay. Wait lang.
1.
0 plus 1 is 1. No, 1 ka. Very good Excuse Okay, boy, ikaw boy. Isa lang. Unsa man na?
1.
1. Isa ra mong yung dilim na mo ya. Saka. Good job. Iyo. 1 yapon? Okay, 1 plus 0.
5 plus 1 equals 6.
5 plus 1 equals 6.
1, 2, 3,
3, 4, 5, 6. Saka. You can actually include multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction and other mathematical concepts on that game. So it depends upon the level of competency of the child, and it depends on what are your competencies all about. So that is a wonderful way to incorporate universal design for learning instructional materials using your games inside that are available or that's available inside your home, and that you don't have to buy expensive ones. Just make use of the available materials inside your house or inside your classroom if you are a teacher. And thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed and you've learned something, and it clarifies what is UDL kind of approach in learning. And so that was my presentation for UDL examples of instructional materials, and I hope it does clarifies and it helps, and for you also, for others also, in developing a universal approach of learning for our students and inside our classroom and inside our home.